Yes, hello and welcome to another vlog from Benna Rider. Today we're testing out the Kymco People S. The Kymco People S is a 125 one-cylinder 4-stroke engine. It has 8.3 horsepower, no, 8.3 kilowatts and 11.3 horsepower. What else? It does have ABS on dual ABS from Bosch. What else do we have on this scooter? It has full LED now. The latest version here, the 2020 model, has full LED. It has a fairly nice, nicely sized underseat compartment. I will show you in a moment. And it has a 16-inch front wheel, so that is pretty cool, especially for the stability in the curves. I think that's quite nice. Yeah, I will show you now the controls and the display and the storage. So here we are. This is here we have on the left hand side we have the high beam, low beam and passing. We have the turn signal switch, which is quite nice and sturdy. We have the horn. We have on the right hand side we have the throttle and we have the starter switch. In the middle, or actually the mirrors are not too bad as well, to be honest. Inside of the mirror, I mean the inside of the mirror is pretty nice. You can see everything. The display, we have in the top of the display we have all the control lights. And then we have the RPM counter, we have the speedometer, we have the odometer, which here in this case is 213, and we can switch it to trip, and that's about it. We can reset it with adjust. In the lower we can see the fuel, the clock, and we can switch. Oh, we can switch to miles and in the top as well. Okay, we don't want that. At least I don't want that. If you press adjust longer, we can display the battery voltage down below, as you can see. 11.7. The clock is not the correct time. And that's about the display. We have storage space. We have one little cubby hole right here. We can open it like this. It's kind of flimsy. It has a nice seal here, but it is kind of flimsy. Inside there's not much space, there's no USB. We can basically fit 5 Snickers bars in there. We have a, hook for your groceries. On the right hand side we have the ignition. And with this we can open up the, first of all we can open up the fuel tank, the tank down there, or we can open up the seat. Seat goes up like this. Inside we have space for maybe a full-size helmet if it's a small one. definitely, maybe even 2 jet helmets, I'm not sure. We have a little extra compartment. We can take out this divider here, and we have a USB socket here for charging your phone. If you can see this, the seat looks kind of nice and leathery, which I don't think it is, but it looks nice. This kind of Bordeaux color with the metallic gray, which is this one here for the test ride, which I think looks pretty nice. And I will show you this from the rear, maybe with ignition on. It has a pretty nice backlight, but of course here in the sun I guess you won't see it. And yeah, that's about all I can tell you about the People S from Kymco. I've done the walk around now. I will go a little stretch for you to show you how it feels and handles. We're actually on the Kymco People S, the 125, and so I'm going to take you along back to the dealer and show you a little bit how it handles and stuff. The seat is fairly comfortable. The spring, the suspension, fairly comfortable for the city. Yeah, it's basically a city scooter, and so let's get back to the dealer then. As I don't know if I have actually mentioned that in the video, that we have very nice foot packs for the pillion, which is definitely a plus. So let's get started here. So this is the Kymco People S 125. There are different versions for the People S. I think there's a 50cc, there's a 125, and there's a 150, 155, I think. I am not sure if there's a 300, but this is really nice for the city. It has a very nice stability. Yeah, what else is there to say? Yeah, I mentioned the power what it has already, and it is available in 4 colors. The seat height is 800 millimeters. If you're interested, I'm 175 centimeters, 175 centimeters, and I can basically only tiptoe when I touch the ground. So this is fairly high for a scooter already, this seat. You also have to think about the seat height, which the seat width is a little bit wider than other motorcycle standard seats. Therefore, you know, you might not really reach the ground very well. Full power on the hill. Okay, we can't, because we have 20, and of course a very nice driver in front of us. Yeah, as I already mentioned in my other video, in my German video, the power of the 125 scooter here, which has 11 horsepower, about 11 horsepower, is not really that great, to be honest. We can barely reach 100, maybe 105 or so, and it takes quite a while. So if you compare it to my NMAX, I'm not really sure about the power there now, but it definitely feels much stronger than this one here. So this is definitely just for the city, you know. Of course you can go, you know, go your 90 or whatever on the highway, but I don't think that's too much fun. Wind protection, naturally, I'd say, okay, a little bit here. No, I think it goes all the way like this. So yeah, wind protection not really existent, but we don't need it. It's just for the city. So, but it's a nice thing. And for the luggage compartment isn't really that small, to be honest, for a 125 scooter. I think it's a little bit bigger than my NMAX and a little bit smaller than the Medley. I really would like to test the Medley to see, you know, how it is. It does have ABS on both brakes, on both wheels. It's a Bosch ABS and it weighs 130 kilos. Yeah, what else? Actually, I'm not really, I didn't see any information about the torque, the Newton meters. I didn't see any info on that. So yeah, what can I say about it? As I said, the seat is very comfortable. You have a little bit of a little notch there in the rear, so you can put your behind there. It probably is also fairly comfortable for your pillion rider. You have nice foot packs. The mirrors are quite nice, easily visible. Everything is nice. You can adjust it nicely and everything. That is no problem. What I really like about this newer version, the 2020 here, is that it has all LED lights. Thank God. You know, there's still some people, some manufacturers are still fooling around with, you know, okay, maybe we shouldn't, we should give partial LED and blah blah blah. I mean, you can do it, you know, maybe it costs 2 cents more, I don't know. I'm not a manufacturer, but I'm just saying. So let's go this way and let's go back to the dealer, and hopefully we won't break down because of fuel. But at least, you know, we actually tested now that this little light, the little control light for the fuel, does work. Yeah, this is our ex racetrack here, horse track, but they closed it down. They built it for millions of euro and they closed it down. I don't know, but way before the crisis already, so doesn't have anything to do with it. We have loads of parking here. Ah man, this man is a little bit too slow for me, to be honest. And again, we are a little late for returning the bike to the dealer, and I don't really feel good about this, you know, because I'm just an honest man. I'm honest Al. I'm just an honest man, honest and blue. He is a little snail, or he goes by the traffic rules maybe, which you can't say from me, of course. So yeah, it feels fairly stable, you know, if you go. So many people coming from this direction. It feels stable. It has nice storage. I think the price, it could be actually cheaper, to be honest. I think here in Spain with the basic, no extras, I think it costs 2,999. And I think in Germany you get some extras already as a standard, but maybe the price, the base price is already higher, I'm not sure. But here it is about 3,000, I think, plus registration. I don't know, maybe during the crisis you don't have to pay for the registration. But yeah, if I compare it to my scooter now, which is a Yamaha NMAX, yeah, that's a good question, because I think my NMAX now costs 3,300 or something, the latest version. It only is 300 euro difference. And yeah, people, from the quality and everything, Yamaha quality, I guess I would still take the Yamaha NMAX. Only 300 euro. And I think you get a much nicer and much faster and much better looking, but of course that's subjective, scooter. But we're here for this review of this scooter, so I won't make it too bad. It's not bad. It's just, you know, if you compare it to others and you have this price, you know, then you think, if I only have 3,000 or 3,500, what would I get? Would I get this one, or would I get a sportier one? I mean, this is more practical because you have like the little hook there where you can put your grocery shopping. The trunk space is a little bit bigger. So yeah, you always have to, you know, consider this or that. The verdict for the Kymco People S, I can already tell you, it is pretty nice. Everything works, everything, you know, the storage, the convenience of everything. It's not too bad. The engine is a bit too tame for my taste, to be honest. You know, for this price, if you look at the price, you can get bigger, better scooters, definitely. Oh, man, some people are really annoying me. I'm sorry, but he could have gone. He has a car. He's even faster than me. Why didn't he just go? Anyway, so we go full power now. Full power. Yippee-ki-yay. Oh, I cannot say that. So we get to 100. Again, I have to slow down, I'm sorry, but I'm sure we can go to 105. We can definitely go to 105, no problem. If we can actually go to 110, I will take everything back, although I still think it's a little bit slower in the beginning. Yeah, the verdict pretty nice for what it is. Unfortunately, the price should be lower, maybe 500 euro lower, and then it would be a steal. Thanks very much for watching for this test ride, almost empty fuel test ride Kymco People S 125. Thanks so much for watching. This is Ben, right out. Take care. Bye bye.